is here, and we will go to the B division. It will be the Depression as they look for revenge from the playoffs against the Reapers. Welcome to the RSHL. Daniel Wilson here, and a whole new season, and for the B division, a brand new team. They have the Purple Cobras joining in this year. This week is their bye week, so we won't see them play, at least for this week, but we will see them much later. But as for this game, the Depression, after coming off a loss in what was a huge comeback from the Reapers, are looking for revenge. And how do they do that? Well, they're going to have to spread out their attack, and not just with Sam Banishevitz. So for the Reapers, it's been pretty much stay on the attack. It's going to be on possession. If they give it up to Sam Banishevitz, they're going to be looking at a hard time. So let's get the breakdown. We'll start with the Reapers, and I'm going to go for one of the dark horses here, Billy Machete. Has been a speedster, has been relatively new to the league, but has been showing signs of promise. Now, the big question for the year, can they keep their roster healthy? For the Depression, we're going to go with Bill Nowicki on defense. They're going to have to try to step up on their defense, because when you let up a flurry of chances with the Reapers like they did in the playoff game, that shows that there's some kinks you've got to work out, and I want to see if he has fixed those problems as they have to try to get the positioning done. So, with a whole new season, it's almost time, and the ball drop is next. Your official for this game is Greg Parlantia, center. Brian Hooks on the boards as we get set for our very first B Division game of the season. And we are underway in a brand new season here in the RSHL to start off the new year. In the corner, Bill Nowicki, give it away to Jeremy Ritter, but he gives it right back out of the way. It is Sam Banishevitz with a shot that goes into the safety netting. Always a dangerous shooter, as that one is knocked away. Back over to Michael Smith for the Tropical Depression. He's partially taken down by Zach Smith, no relation. Banishevitz, well, backhanded up, but he ends up hitting the ceiling, and this is going to come outside the zone. Toss up, it's going to Smith for the Reapers, and that's a save in net for Trevis.
So it's not because you're trying to do something. No, I'm not trying to.
Behind the net as the Depression are trying to look for revenge from the playoff game from last season. Here's Ritter with a shot going wide. Around the boards, and that's back over to Ritter. Here's Zach Smith once again, and that's another shot wide. Nowicki will pick it up. Tries to clear, unable. Reaper still with control. Going around the boards. Mike Rich heads back over to the point to Zaleski. Now he'll get a return. He'll try to cross it over to Sheridan, and that one going wide of the net. Behind. We'll send it up to the number 32, Ron Hecht. Here's Wright with a shot wide of the net. The Reapers making a change on the fly. They set it up to Hess. Back and forth between him and Fox. Now it's between Fox and Zaleski. Fox escapes with control. Behind the net, tries to center up. Nobody there. Will be picked up by Ryan Erdman. Tries to center up, knocked away. Adam Behrman for the Reapers. On a 3-on-2, over to Reich. Centers up to an open Behrman. He scores! Behrman escapes from the backtracking defense, and that will be the very first goal of the season for the Reapers. Taking advantage of the odd man rush, Ryan Wright saw Behrman going around the defense, left him for a point-blank shot, and that is how you start off a season. Billy Machete trying to push through. They do. Crosses back to Reich. Shot from the point blocked. The left corner. Ireland behind the net. Tried to get a return, unable. Kupalias for the tropical depression will send it to the opposite corner. And Tim Corrigan will race it down. Tries to play it off the net. Goes over to Schroeder. He attempts against the Machete, unable. There's a shot from Aquilano, that's blocked.
Hey. Good job.
And Corrigan tried to get a second chance going, unable, and it's going to be Ireland back the other way. Aquilano and Machete, but Machete has more speed behind the net. Pushing, and it will go around the corner. Reich goes back to Schroeder. Low roller, that's a save. And clear down the floor, and an icing against the depression. And it's going to be back over to depression. Look for a way out. Bad turnover. Here's Jeremy Ritter with a shot. Save with the stick by Gentrivas, and another chance going high, partially blocked. Around to Ritter. Back at the point. Send it to the opposite corner. Zach Smith along with Michael Smith. Smith again tries to set her up, and he scores! A bit of confusion on Tremas, and the Reapers take advantage of it, and they are up 2-0 early in the game. So the Reapers off to a fast start, picking up where they left off back in the playoff game. They'll play off the boards, but it ends up getting away to Zaleski. Crosses, and we'll have to give it to Michael Smith as they'll tag up. Down the floor, and it's going to be Sheridan up to Jeremy Ritter. All on the left boards, hits the safety net, a chance, he scores! How do you like that? A shot from the point as the depression strike back. And guess who? Sam Banashevitz. Nate Hess with a high shot glove down. Seems like anywhere that Banashevitz goes, it just seems to find the back of the net. As I mentioned, oh, here's a 2-0 breakaway. Mike Rich crosses. Whoa, missed it wide. Reapers are getting some quality chances. A 2-0 breakaway, and they fail to convert. Back in the slot, and here is Schroeder. Shot, that was tipped, but still a save by Trevis. Over in the corner one more time. Walking up to Ritter, shot, and that will go to the opposite corner. Nate goes off his foot, but they're offside. They can't play it. Adam Behrman with control. He has one goal for the game. Shot wide of the net. Coming from Jeremy Ritter. Hess tries backhanded. Kept in by Ritter. Ritter walks up towards the slot. Partially blocked. He'll pick up his own shot. And we'll play back to Schroeder. Poke checked by Ireland. Try to get a shot. Maybe a chance for the depression the other way. Ron Heck with control. He'll circle back. looking at options, shakes off one. Can he get a shot off? He does, but it's wide. One more time from Nate Hess, that's blocked. Machete with control, he'll get it down the floor. And Trevis deciding what to do. He gets it out, but gives it to John Ireland at the point. Here's a shot that's blocked. To right, that's high and wide, and Trevis covers. And Reich trying to go for a quick shot, but that's knocked away. Depression, get back on the attack. Coop Elias trying to get it around Sheridan, unable, back to Zaleski. He'll circle back behind his net. Now again, forecheck by Coop Elias. Taking a look and then play off the boards over to John Ireland. Looking at Erdman and Aquilano. And here's Reich. Open chance for Machete, but it hopped off his foot. Around behind the net between Erdman and Reich. They're fighting for it, and now up in front, still loose, and it's gonna pop out. Sheridan off the boards. Erdman takes control, swatted down by Sheridan. But Erdman trying one more time. He does get to Coop Elias. Taking a poke check from Ryan Reich. Reich looking at Corrigan, crosses, but ends up giving it away over to Derek Holt. But he gives it away somehow, and it's back behind the net as that shot misses wide from Zaleski. And a depression. We're just going to clear down the floor and get a change. In the meantime, Zaleski and Holt trying to pressure him while they are making the change. Off the stick of Reich, does reach the number 11. Right, Erdman, as our official Greg Parlanti hops out of the way. Depression do have the firepower, but as I was going to say earlier, they can't be relying too much on Sam Banashevitz, because in the B League, you can only score 3 goals in one game. So they got to spread out their attacks a little more evenly. And now they fight for it behind the net, and Schroeder will play it up over to Zach Smith. And upwards, it's a one-on-one. Looking at Banashevitz. Trying to look for an option, goes back to Smith. Tries a shot, that's blocked. And the depression, one more time, get it out. Zach Smith will try to push it out, unable. Here's a backhand, blocked by Smith. And Banashevitz will try to circle back, trying to avoid. That would be Andrew Levy. And Eric Justison gets involved in the play. Back and forth on the right circle, crosses, looking for a shot, blocked by Schroeder. Poke check, and back the other way we go. Reapers on a 3-on-2. Crosses left to Zach Smith. Tries a shot high of the net. Trying to get away, and the depression get out. And the Reapers will get a change, and so will the depression, as they will regroup. And a poke check. Here's a shot wide of the net, coming from Adam Behrman. Down on the floor, they say play it. It must have got touched up. Zaleski back in his own corner. Tries to clear out to Zach Smith, unable. Here's a chance in the slot. Try to pass to Hess, unable. And they'll just chip it back down the floor. It's going to be between Michael Smith and Adam Behrman. Will be poked away by Trevis. Michael Smith and Mike Rich. Rich with a shot and a blocker save. Back over to Jeremy Ritter. Crosses. Behrman tried a shot, that's blocked. Back the other way we go. Trying to push through, they do. But Zaleski is going to chase this one down. Looking at Bill Nowicki with 90 seconds remaining in the first period. Crosses over to a Mike Rich that is ready at the point. He tries a shot wide the net. Poked away by Fuchs. He'll go toe-to-toe with Ryan Reich. Looking back at the point. Zaleski plays it off the boards. Carl Fox attempts to clear. Back to Zaleski. Mike Rich at the circle and a save by Trebus. One more time for Rich. Back over to Sheridan with a shot. That's wide. He was looking for a tip from Reich.
Draw him, Mike, draw him.
Mike Rich taking a poke check, waited a little too long, and Ron Heck pokes it through. Centers up for Tim Corrigan. Avoids his own man. I haven't seen Corrigan involved in the play much, and he gets a shot. That's a blocker save. One more time, another save by Gillen. Swatted away. Back to the point. Crosses to Aquilano with a shot that's blocked. Aquilano one more time, another one blocked. Mike Rich back the other way. And Corrigan goes down as Reich will take a shot. That's the save. Still loose. And he gets some help. But there is a penalty coming up.
Penalty or down? I think they call penalty.
And they're going to call it against the depression, it sounds like.
Too many.
And it's going to be a bench penalty. Too many men on the floor.
Who's taking the penalty?
And there are 4 men on the floor. Oh, wait a minute. They already had the play going, but the problem was that the depression still had to send someone to the box.
No, that was true. He whistled not to drop.
Told him not to drop.
Hey, I still gotta cut you out, man.
And of course the Reapers wouldn't be happy about that, but the word is that that official Brian Hooks told him not to drop it, so no goal there. Here's a shot. That hit the post! Well, they almost had that goal anyway, but time is going to expire and they'll have to inherit the power play in the second period. So we got a close one here, and the Reapers get 2 early ons on the board and they lead 2-1. We get ready for the second period on a 2-1 game in favor of the Reapers. And we've had a cold week here in Raleigh. And right now the temperature is showing 24 degrees outside. But overnight it went as low as 8. We had, of course, that snow that had come in from a few days ago. So, the players are definitely happy to be inside to play this game. Back underway, and it's going to be Mike Rich for the Reapers. Drops it to Schroeder, and that one wide of the net. Second chance for Behrman. Gets it over to Rich. Shot wide of the net. Nice. And tried to clear that. Went off of Reich, and it went off of Reich again. Players being in the right place at the right time. And it's going to be Bill Nowicki. He'll get it away over to Mike Smith. Back over to Schroeder. He tried the shot that's blocked. Ryan Reich tries to set her up, unable. Attempted clear, didn't get a clean clear on that, and it's going to be back to Bill Nowicki for the depression. Left corner. And they do clear it out, and they say play on. So both teams will get a change as Schroeder will go behind his net as they will continue on the power play. Reich going in the right circle, getting bumped off. Taking some physical play, but he'll get it back over to Schroeder. Shot by the net, might have gotten tipped. taking a look, crosses at the slot. He scores! Zach Smith with a power play goal on the slot, and they take a 3-1 lead. Zach Smith was set up perfectly in the slot. That is a prime scoring area. And a power play goal for the Reapers. And it would be back over to number 11 is going to go to the corner. Looking at Bill Nowicki. Back the other way they go. Trying to look for a pass. Find Sam Batashevitz. We're going to need some more of his firepower. Here's a shot. That's a save by Gilliland. Gilliland hasn't faced that many shots. And it's because of a good forecheck by the Reapers. And the Depression with some good forecheck of their own, but what a collision between Michael Smith and Jeremy Ritter. And they're both going to be okay as we play on. And a turnover here, Zach Smith. Going behind the net, now getting pinned. Pressure! But the Depression will get away with control. Ritter will play back on the left boards. Take a look, tries a shot wide of the net. And here's a chance wide of the net from Jeremy Ritter. Centers up one more time, that's intercepted. Back the other way over to Sam Batashevitz. Looking for control, has to give it away over to Jeremy Ritter. It'll be back to Michael Smith. They'll circle back, 3 minutes gone left in the second period. And Zach Smith taking control on the forecheck. They gave it back away, and it's going to be Kyle Fox. Moving in was Zaleski, but it's back over to Ron Hecht. Right circle, tries a shot wide of the net. Around they go, and it's going to be Jeremy Ritter getting forecheck, and it's going to be an offside against the Reapers as they were in the middle of the change. And it'll go to Depression, but they're going to have to tag up. But here's a chance for Reich, but it goes a little too far for him to handle. Ryan Reich on the corner, taking a look. Sees 2 defensemen, now will cross over. But nobody there, and the Depression easily get control back. But they give it away. Here's Reich, he'll cross. Ireland with a shot and a blocker save. And back over to intended for Nate Hess, but too far, and Gilliland will just cover up. Shot total is currently 17-6 in favor of the Reapers. They've had some good forechecking and as well as some defensive turnovers by the Tropical Depression. Now hit back over to Eric Justison, trying to shot that's blocked by Hecht. Bichetti on the corner will pass around, not hard enough. And back over to the Depression. Hecht tries a long pass, but it's knocked down by Schroeder. He'll play it back as he'll tag. RJ Alcolano will play off the boards. Does get across, but is pushed back by Mike Rich. Here's Fox. He'll push it over to Ron Hecht. Tries to pass, and again, the passes are just killing him. Wait. Ryan Erdman. And again, the passes are just not connecting. Here's a shot wide of the net. The Depression have got to do a better job on passing. That's another turnover they gave. Here's Rich with a shot that's wide of the net. And Trebus says that's enough.
I didn't get credit for a weak shot on that? Huh? I didn't get credit for a weak shot on that?
Pressure not the board more than they are in the middle.
And it'll be the depression once again. See if they can actually connect on a pass. And they again give it away. How many turnovers has that been in 1 minute? Here's Behrman with a shot that's wide. Almost got his second of the game. Here's a backhand and a save by Trebus. It's going back to those bad passes. That is another turnover by the depression. Here's Rich with a shot that's blocked. And now they will get Coop Elias. He'll race along with Zaleski. They both overshoot the ball. It'll be a play behind the net. Zaleski will pick it up. And down the floor it goes, and it will be an icing. And it will be back over to the Reapers if they can gain control. Unable. Back to the point. Shot gets blocked. Zach Smith will play off the boards. Intended that for Jeremy Ritter. Can he escape? He does escape. He needs to settle the ball down. Centers up. Here's a shot. Saved by Trevis. Still loose. Second chance. It goes wide at the net. And now getting pinned up. Double teams. Derek Holt will play it up to Sam Benishevitz. Benishevitz with a shot. That's a save by Gilliland down low.
He owns us.
Nice job, Stan.
He owns us. I think he had 6 goals on 2 years ago. So who's going to replace him today?
It'll be back to the Reapers. Attempted clear will head up to Zach Smith. Crosses, intercepted by Aquilano. Here's a shot by Benishevitz and a stick save by Gilliland.
Nice.
And Benishevitz getting pinned up. They do retain control, but not for long. Back to Zach Smith. Off the boards. Arcolano keeps it in. Here's a shot. Glove save. And will be picked up by Sheridan. And forecheck by Benishevitz. Gives it up. And a good job by Zach Smith to fight for it. And with 5 minutes remaining, they will tag up and just push it down the floor. The Reapers will make a change. Holding on, and will cross over to Schroeder, plays it off the boards. Looking, cross over to Smith, and that one's blocked. Milano tries to go up to Benishevitz. Gets forechecked by Zach Smith. Smith holding it up past the goal line. Still looking for an option. And now we'll take a shot wide, and that one does get credit for a save. Sam Benishevitz getting through. Ryan Reich takes his place and will block that shot, and another one goes wide of the net. Another one swatted over to Gilliland, and he'll cover. With 4 minutes remaining, the Reapers still holding on to a 3-1 lead. Back to Michael Smith, trying a shot that's blocked. Back it goes to Nowicki, he'll play it to the corner. And centered up by Hess, but he'll be knocked behind the net. Back and forth, and it will be Eric Justison for the Reapers with control up to John Ireland. He'll get a return.
Got rust.
He'll cross to Billy Machete. Looking at Michael Smith. Tries to cross, unable. And back it goes to Schroeder. Crosses over to John Ireland. Looking at Ron Hecht. Will play back to Eric Justison. Off the boards one more time. And Ireland lost sight of it for a moment, but does return it. And back to Ireland one more time, and we'll play a crossover to Schroeder. Billy Machete will take a drop pass over to Reich. And a shot got blocked. Reich will pick it up. Here's a shot by Ireland wide of the net behind. Over to Reich and covered up by Travis with 2:40 remaining in the second. And back it goes to Schroeder, and a shot loose, and that one covered up at the last second. That was easy pickings for John Ireland to score another. Back to Schroeder one more time. That one blocked. Still with Schroeder. Another one. That's a save. Hess tries to push through. Unable. Still unable to get through. It's going to be Ryan Reich with control. Now play off the board to Ireland. Looking at Bill Nowicki down deep. We'll go back to the left corner. Looking at Eric Justison. Does give it to him. Here's a shot. Oh, that one nearly deflected in. Up close, and that one we cleared out, but it's an icing against the Depression. This second period has been in full control of the Reapers. So many turnovers combined with good forechecking. Yeah, that turnover count has pretty much gotten very high. It was pretty much a combination of good forechecking and some bad passes. Tries to center up. Here's Zaleski, and it gave it away to Michael Smith, but it's going to be another icing. Ice! Less than a minute remaining. And you hear them calling for them to hurry to the face-off dot. Go yellow! Back to the Reapers. Jeremy Ritter gets over to Mike Rich. Waits on a shot, goes back to Sheridan, and that's blocked. And that one got Derek Holt in an unpadded area. That was Kupalias rather. And that is going to sting for a while. And both of them go down. We got a penalty coming up. And we got trouble behind the play, but they're going to continue, and it's going to be covered up. We got some penalties that are going to be assessed here.
You don't want to get hit, don't give me the ball. Interference. 50-50 ball. Deep. Sean got interference.
So they're going to call it against the Reapers, and it's going to be a Sheridan that's going to be called to the box, and it will be the first power play for the Depression. With 16 seconds left on the clock, Banashevitz crosses to Michael Smith, backhand, and that's swatted away.
10 seconds.
Behind the net, going down, and he lost his footing for a moment. Oh, that was an easy chance for Corrigan, lost sight of it. One more time, that's a save, and that will do it for the period. So the Reapers add another, but they'll have to start third period down a man. 3-1 after 2. The Depression will start off on the power play as their fight for revenge of the playoffs is not going their way so far. There's been a lot of turnovers from good forechecking and some bad passes. As they all try to pass in, unable. Back to Corrigan at the point with a shot wide of the net. We'll try one more time. Back at the point. Back to Corrigan. Corrigan trying to hold on for control, and now we'll play back down to the left corner. You hear Corrigan trying to make the call, but that call is going to go unanswered, and Mike Rich will dump it down and kill some time. And with about a minute remaining on the power play, we backhanded up off the boards. Tries to center up, went off the foot of Jeremy Ritter. And passes, but it's an errant pass, and they're going to have to tag up. Taking a look over to Banashevitz. Centers, return to Banashevitz. Left circle. Drops it for Aquilano, that's blocked. And they will clear down the floor. Circling around as the Depression will change up their power play units. Now head up to the right side. Fox to the slot. Shot. Glove save as Thomas Zaleski got taken down away from the play with 15 seconds remaining on the power play. Off the drop, and the power play is over. And no, an open chance for Nate Hess. A couple of chances. And neither of them got through. And here is Eric Dustin. Will play up to Zach Smith. Backhands it up. Did it get across? They say no. Going down. No call for that. Reapers wanted a penalty, and it's going to be a request denied. And there is a whistle.
Let's get off the damn. Too many men.
It's going to be a too many men penalty against the Reapers.
Someone on the ring. Someone on the ring.
The Reapers wanted a penalty, and instead they get called for one themselves.
You want the ring?
And Schroeder is going to be the one serving the penalty. So another 2 minutes for the Depression to try to get back in this game.
And when you change it, don't let it go past you.
Plays it over to Thomas Zaleski, and will try to break through, unable. Depression tag up, trying to pass to his left, unable. Ron Hecht, pestered by Sheridan. Now gets the way to Fox on the right circle. Tries to center up, but it's going to be an easy clear for Mark Zaleski.
Squash it. Make them come to you.
Mark Zaleski will work behind the net as the Depression make a change. Tim Corrigan putting on the Jets and will pass deep over to Thomas Zaleski. They'll attempt it short-handed. Crosses. Going to Ryan Reich. The right corner. Will be held up by Bill Nowicki. And all this is going to do is kill time on that penalty. Back the other way. Tim Corrigan now trying to put speed into his play, and he scores! Tim Corrigan has decided to put some more energy into his play, and that effort has just got the Depression back within one. Corrigan looks like a totally different player, putting some more speed into his game. And that will hop out of play into the bench. And this one is going to be coming back near Jim Trebus' crease, or unless they're going to put it between the dots. They are. It'll be Mark Zaleski with a shot that's blocked by his own man, but Billy Machete gets it on top of it. Back over to Jeremy Ritter, plays left. John Ireland circles around, changes places, and that shot going wide. A hit off of somebody, and it'll be Billy Machete trying to find a man, unable. It'll go to Derek Holt forward to Depression. Jeremy Ritter moving in. The plays back over to Mark Zaleski. Crosses, an errant pass, and out it goes. Sheridan takes a look at the play and will play off the boards over to Ireland. Off one more time, they'll give it away to Kyle Fox. Off the boards, and that's going to be out of play as it's stuck in the safety netting. And back it goes to Eric Dustin. Glove down by Nate Hess. And the Depression wanted a high sticking penalty, but they say that stick stayed shoulder level. Michael Smith over to Nate Hess, getting double teamed. He does escape, and it develops a 2-on-1. Hess tries the shot, and that was partially blocked. Second chance, that's saved by Gillen behind the net. And moving in was Billy Machete. Back down the floor it goes as both teams will make a change. Circling around Bill Nowicki. Up to Kyle Fox. Looking at Mike Rich, and will try to connect over to Ron Hecht. Let's push back, and the depression tag up. We'll play back to Nowicki. With 8 minutes remaining in the third. Ron Hecht trying to push through, and he'll just give it away to Eric Justison. Back and forth they go on the right boards. Out it goes, and it's going to be a race. Behrman and Michael Smith. It looks like Michael Smith will have control for depression as he'll buy some time for the depression to change up. Centers up, and a save by Trebus, and that one goes behind the net. Back over to Eric Justison. And here is a chance the other way. It's Sam Banashevitz. He's got a chance to tie it here. Shot saved by Gillen. Gillen keeps the Reapers lead alive. Back down the floor it goes. We keep playing. Aquilano behind his net, looking at Adam Behrman. Will carry to the left circle and will send it upwards. It's the, oh, that one's going to be an offside. If they saw it, no, I thought that was offside, but they say play on. And another shot going high and wide. Aquilano trying to play through, unable. It is Behrman that pushes it back out. And it'll just clear back down. Sheridan. And fight through, and a block by Reich. The shot coming from Sam Banashevitz. Back to Thomas Zaleski. Zaleski centers up, intercepted, but it's back over to Jeremy Ritter. And a good poke check here, Sam Banashevitz one more time. Back in, he scores! The Depression are back in. Sam Banashevitz with his second of the game, and it is all tied up at 3. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. Here I am, rock you like a hurricane. It looks like for the Depression, speed is key. And here comes Thomas Zaleski with a chance, and he scores! Thomas Zaleski answers back, and the Reapers have the lead right back. And back it goes as the Reapers had a little scare with that goal from Banashevitz, and now it's going to be Zach Smith trying to go down deeper. Ryan Erdman will take control, trying to avoid Thomas Zaleski. And it's going to be Zaleski one more time, but he'll have to give it up. But he gets it right back over to Zach Smith, going wide of the net. One more time, that one misses also. Zach Smith on the corner, intercepted pass. Just deked around Jeremy Ritter, but it's still in their own zone. They do clear out. Eric Justin trying to tag up, and they do get it just in time. Zach Smith tries to go left over to Jeremy Ritter, unable, back down the floor. Between Holt and Schroeder. Here's a shot by Corrigan, and that one wide. Back the other way, John Ireland. Ireland will play down deep to the left corner. And Trebus is going to go the aggressive route and cut off Machete's route. It's Mark Zaleski. Ryan Reich to the right circle. Take a look at Michael Smith. He's forced to the outside behind the net, and they fight for it, and it will be covered up by Trebus. And with a 1-goal lead, as we approach the 3-minute mark, we will have a stop clock. Won by the Reaper. Shot and a save. Rebound. He scores! Ryan Wright gets the finish on the shot from Sheridan and a 2-goal lead for the Reapers. Oh, they're actually crediting it to Billy Machete. And a 2-on-0 breakaway. Shot, saved by Trevis, second chance. Going high and wide to the corner.
Nice, Billy.
That's the second time that they've had a 2-on-0 breakaway. Here's the shot. He scores! Billy Machete gets another. And that was a 6-3 lead. And a timeout being called. Well, the Reapers suddenly exploded with offense and now have a 6-3 lead, making the task that much tougher for the Depression. The Billy Machete, that just came out of nowhere. He's only been with the team for a couple seasons now. So under the score sheet, Machete scores his second. But there's plenty of players that have 2 goals for the game. I mean, Sam Benashevitz has 2 for the Depression. But with 2:40 remaining, well, let's see how the Depression handle this. And if they're going to be pulling Trebus, they're going to be doing it very early. But let me remind you that this was the score that the Depression had in the playoff game. All right, so they have pulled Trebus, so it's going to be 6-on-5, and it is going to be an offside against the Reapers, and this one's going to be sent all the way down. 2:32 remaining in the game. It'll be Sam Benashevitz to Corrigan. Passes back. Partially blocked. Trying to get a shot. Whiffed it. Trying to escape. Eric Justin centers up. Nobody there. Tim Corrigan tries a shot down low. Partially blocked. Looking for it. And a shot by Benashevitz goes high. Centers up one more time. That's blocked. Behrman tries a backhand clear. Erdman keeps it in one more time. And Erdman is forced to carry out. It will have to cross over to Tim Corrigan. The net is still empty. And it will be, oh, here's a turner. Benashevitz, backhand, he scores, and he completes the hat trick. Sam Benashevitz gets yet another hat trick under his belt in his RSHL career. And that puts the Depression back within 2 with less than 2 remaining. And the net is still empty. And in a race between Erdman and Schroeder. Now, as a reminder, Benashevitz cannot score any more for the remainder of the game because this is a B division game. Try to center up, down low, and Behrman clears it out. And they're going to let him play on as Benashevitz is going to be chasing this one down. Down it goes, and the Depression trying to fight back. Here's Corrigan with a backhand that's blocked. Has 2 yellow jerseys against 1. The two win over the 1. Zaleski up to Smith. That got tipped and it hits the ceiling and the clock stops at 1:05. And they're going to put this face-off outside the zone And this should be interesting on what the Depression are going to do here. Of course, they'll have to have someone by the net. It looks like they're going to have Sam Banashevitz play a makeshift goaltender. And Zach Smith tries to get for the empty net wide. Banashevitz, of course, no longer able to score with less than a minute remaining. And now Zach Smith with a chance on an open net, crosses and misses wide. And another one, he scores! And the Reapers put the final nail on. And with a 7-4 lead, the clock will still stop at 50 seconds.
Come on, Bella.
At this point, the Reapers are going to get their first win of the season. Oh, and Lesky also gets credited with a hat trick. So a couple of hat tricks in one game. And he's going to try it to center up for Machete, and that's knocked back. Machete also has a chance. Here is Reich. Ryan Reich looking at an open net. He'll just carry it to the corner. 34 seconds remaining. At this point, there's really no need to score anymore unless they want to rack it up, which I don't think they're going to do. And now they'll just circle around to Billy Machete. They're just focusing on killing the clock, and of course, Thomas Zaleski is not going to be able to score because he does have a hat trick. They'll just play it around the boards. And Banashevitz plays up one more time, 6 seconds remaining, and this game is over, and the Reapers will have their first win of the season. Well, it wasn't a comeback win, but the Reapers do score 7 goals just like they did in their playoffs, and we'll get win number 1. They start off in the right direction. Depression need to work on the passes as they were just dominated in their own zone. We'll be back for the wrap-up. As before, just having Sam Banashevitz on your team does not equate to a win. You may have a good scoring stick, but you got to spread that around to your other players. And of course, the defense has just been sloppy. They've had so many turnovers in their own zone. They really need to fix that. But as for the Reapers, they took advantage of all those opportunities and will start off on the right foot. So that'll do it for this game, as we have a whole new season ahead of us. This is Danny Wilson from XL Sports World. We'll see you next time around. The RSHL is supported by AllBlackHockeySticks.com. The stick of choice for many players of the RSHL is a very light and durable stick for only $89. AllBlackHockeySticks.com.